Good morning, ledges. So I've been filled on this crude oil short position. As we've discussed in previous sessions of EFL, you can see I sold more or less the high. I will bring on the trading view charts just to review it because it's an easier platform to use than CMC when doing chart based work. But again, the rationale behind this trade was the fact that we had pattern failure on the weekly time frame, so we closed back down through the high of the hammer, which often means that we will gravitate towards the low of the hammer and take stops out that would be residing beneath there. On the daily, we have an inside day, and that inside day occurs underneath the head of the hammer and prior support, specifically the last low pre-break that you can see on the daily chart. And then of course I came down to the hourly time frame, marked out that last low pre-break that comes in just ahead of the weekly level, and saw that that was in line with the 38% Fibonacci ratio, which I've told you is very powerful in crude oil and works very well. And I put my stop above this thrust candle that closed down through the level. Have been filled on that trade and am now just over 1 hour in profit. What I've done here is I've put a bid to cover one tick beneath the low of the inside day. That will be the very first target because we've got inside day failure in play. We expect it to gravitate towards that low. I will take an exit there and then see if perhaps I can get another trade tomorrow or later in the week for the remaining move that I suspect will occur down to and beyond this low. What you'll see shortly is that I move the stop to one tick beyond the high of this current candle that's forming, and the reason for that is it's closed down through the low that was created on the 7 to 8 a.m. candle, which was also in the approximate area of the high that was created between 2 and 3 a.m. overnight. So there's an inflection point there that we've closed beneath. As a point of interest here, just watch how this next hourly candle moves higher to test the low of the 7 to 8 a.m. candle before continuing lower. I'm now about to move my stop again to the candle that closed down through minor support, principally the low that was made in the 9 till 10 a.m. candle. I did think this was going to stop me out here, and as you'll see, it comes very close to my stop before moving back to the downside quite sharply, but ultimately it does come back and stop me out, and I end up taking 70 ticks out of this trade, a 1.23R.